This is Cosmo.
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 Cosmo is a rambunctious little kid.
A little bit mischievous.
He's smart.
A lot of robot in a very small package.
All the technology inside of Cosmo is really there for one reason, to bring the magic of robotic character to life.
It's a very complex system and has 4 transmissions inside of it with probably 40 or 50 gears.
Each robot is made out of over 300 different parts.
There's the AI systems,
The robotics,
accelerometers,
the animation,
gyros,
the computer vision. We're running an extremely complicated artificial intelligence inside the robot, which needs to make thousands and thousands of decisions per second.
He's a mobile manipulator. He can drive around the world. He can see you. He can recognize you.
He looked up at me and his eyes went, whoa. And I was like, whoa, he just recognized me. It gives you goosebumps because you realize that this is a little character who actually understands who you are and what role you play in his world.
Figuring out the path to a unique personality it's an ongoing question.
I think we did about 40-50 studies on just little nuances, looking at the interface with the monitor where the eyes are going to look at you. Cosmo moves the head and follows you. Every little detail has its special attention paid to it.
We literally have a rigged up version of Cosmo in Maya where our animators can animate him using the exact same techniques that they would use for a digital character. Except the output isn't rendered. The output is actually Cosmo behaving in the real world.
We've been looking for ways to make it either feel more organic, more imperfect, so that it feels more animated.
Sound is a critical piece. It's the one dimension where we have full control, just like in a movie or a video game.
We're building his procedural voice system. We're doing all these things so that as you interact with Cosmo, he becomes his own thing.
One of the things that makes Cosmo so surprising and so lovable is that he defies your expectations.
We're creating something that really does feel like it's part of the family.
Those are the moments we usually don't share with machines or robots until now.
Cosmo is a pioneer for the ability to create characters and tell stories in the real world. With this technology, we can make additional characters with new capabilities, new personalities at a level that we've never seen before.
Here's my Neptune hub. It can make calls, send and receive messages, browse through news feeds, track fitness stats, and much more, all directly on my wrist, all on its own. Here's a pocket screen. Much like a mouse, a keyboard, or a monitor, this pocket screen is simply an interface for my hub. It's not very smart. It doesn't need to be. If I need a bigger screen, I can grab a tab screen. Or I can plug it into this keyboard if I want to be more productive. I can even use this dongle to turn any existing TV into another screen for my wrist. Now that I'm always using the same computing hub, I can start an application on one screen and seamlessly continue it on another. If I lose a screen, no worries. It has none of my personal stuff. And because these screens are inexpensive and can be everywhere, all I ever need to carry is my hub.
This is John, while his neighbor is yelling about how his dog ate his paper. This is John, in the same situation, using Brixo. What is Brixo? It's an awesome version of building blocks that makes your designs come to life with electricity, sensors, and Bluetooth. Let's see some prototypes from our testing lab. Closing a circuit. This is Bluetooth. Sound sensor, light sensor, proximity sensor. How amazing is using Brixo? This is Kate making her morning coffee while discovering Roy used all the milk for his cereal. This is Kate, same situation with Brixo. Brixo has 3 types of blocks: connectors, action blocks, and trigger blocks. Use the connectors to make a circuit. Then embed the action blocks to give your design light or movement. Now you can use trigger blocks to control your design with sound, proximity, and light. Brixo can also be controlled remotely, which means you can connect your design to your phone and even to the internet and automate stuff, if you're into that sort of thing. But who likes to automate stuff, right? Oh, and there's a battery block, which, well, is the battery. Here's Mike while his coworker turns off the air conditioner even though it is 90 degrees outside. This is Mike, same situation with Brixo. You can use Brixo to upgrade designs made with regular building blocks, which will make them like 100 times cooler. No wires needed. All Brixo block components are built in. Brixo is also an amazing educational tool for your kids, but know that they'll forever mock regular building blocks. Buzz and Amir have been working on Brixo for a long time. They're both physicists, so they know a thing or two about electricity. So if you like building stuff and don't mind getting addicted, support them and get your own Brixo. It'll change your life, or just make you happy. Brixo.
Oh, I'm just turning on my TV. Actually, I'm turning on my television, my cable box, and my stereo receiver all at the same time. And no, I don't have a state-of-the-art, fancy TV that's so smart it could tell me what I had for breakfast last Tuesday. What I do have is OneCue, an easy-to-use, gesture-controlled device that ties your whole room together without a single cable. Take a look at my coffee table. What do you see? Nothing. No clutter, no confusion, no remote controls. When I want to change channels, all I gotta do is this. Switch between devices, this. Watch my favorite streaming series, this. I can even use OneCue to adjust the temperature in the room.
It's kind of chilly in here, dude.
Yeah, well, maybe it's time to put a shirt on, Dave. Oh, yeah. Hi, honey. Oh, no, of course I didn't forget to open the blinds. I love our ficus just as much as you do. Me too. OneQ is a standalone unit that you could use to control everything from the radio to the lighting in the room. So there you have it, OneQ, tying your room together without a single cable now and into the future. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna watch some TV.